What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making a super easy omelet today. I'm going to show you guys a real simple way to make a real nice looking omelet without getting too crazy with technique. Is a way that I've taught many people how to make them. Super simple, super delicious. So let's get right to work. Alright, so this is the ingredients that we're going to be using today. Super easy, not a lot of stuff. You could do less, you can do different vegetables as always. This is going to be keto friendly. There's nothing in here that's high on carbs. The only thing that's got a little bit of carbs is this sliced onions, and it's very little. It's not enough to be a problem. So here we have first 1 cup of sliced portobello mushrooms. These are baby portobellos, and I just cut them in half down the middle and then sliced them pretty thin. I have about a 1/4 cup of fresh minced parsley, about 2 slices of uncured bacon with no nitrates, about a 1/4 cup, actually probably about a 1/3 of a cup of sliced white onions, pretty thinly sliced. This is something that I have been using for many years that I really like in my omelets. I'm not sure if other people do it or not, but it adds a really nice dimension of flavor. I usually add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of white cooking wine to the eggs after I beat them, and it adds like this really nice flavor to the omelet. If you guys want to try it, I recommend it. Just give it a try. You might find something new that you like. Kerrygold butter, of course, and I got some organic eggs here. I'm going to be using 4 eggs for this omelet. Fresh black pepper, and I had some feta cheese left over. You could use any kind of cheese you want. You can use American, whatever you like, and that's basically it. That's all our ingredients. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our eggs ready, and we're going to drop a tab of butter over in our pan, get that heated. Okay, so here in our bowl we're going to start with 4 eggs. And I get these at Sam's Club. I think I pay around $6, almost $7 for, I believe is 24 eggs. So it's a really good deal. And the cage-free organic. All right. So first we're going to start just beating the eggs. Get them fluffed up a little bit. There we go. Now to this, we're going to add some of our fresh black pepper. About a 1/2 teaspoon or so. Now we're going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of white cooking wine. Mix that in. Alright, now that's done, we're going to go over to our pan and get started. First thing we're going to do is with our pan, medium high, we're going to go ahead and drop 1 tablespoon of butter. Now if you were doing this recipe and you're not doing a keto diet or anything like that, you want to do lower fat, you could just omit the butter. You could cook your eggs in the bacon fat or vice versa. You could, leave out the bacon, or however you like to adjust your macros. This doesn't have a lot of calories. It's still only 2 slices of bacon, and it's only 1 tablespoon of butter, and this will really make 2 servings. into this bacon. Now remember, if you're doing keto, you want to use, you know, probably even more than this as far as fat, because you're using fat instead of carbs. So instead of using carbohydrates, the fat in the recipe is actually your energy source. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add our onions, and this is going to make beautiful, beautiful smell in this kitchen. You just want to soften these up and caramelize them, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms in a second. Also, we're going to remove all of this out, and then we're going to place our eggs in for our omelet. And this is the trick on how to make this really simple. You don't have to worry about breaking the omelet or coming out wrong. I'll show you guys in a second what I mean. I really love mushrooms just because they don't have a lot of calories, and I love the texture, their flavor, and I feel like they add a lot of volume to recipes. And for, you know, for those that are you know, trying to cut back on meat, or you know, doing a vegan type of diet or vegetarian, mushrooms are a great replacement for meat. I feel like they're very meaty, like their texture. So they're very satisfying if you're trying to find an exchange for meat products. Pan without having to make too much of a mess. And we'll bring this back after. Simple and efficient, just how I love it. I really wish you guys could smell this right now. Amazing. Alright, so this is pretty much done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this mixture over to our pan, to a plate. And this is where we simplify this procedure that every cook is so scared of. We use the same oil that was left in there from the bacon, which is going to cook. Just like that. Beautiful. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit lower, down to a medium, about 300 degrees, just so it cooks evenly. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is pretty much cooked to where I want it. You know, it's nice and firm. So now what we're going to do is, on one side, we're going to go ahead and add our bacon and our other ingredients, right? And then to the other side, we're going to add our feta cheese to melt. And you'll see how I'll actually get this to melt faster. I don't have a lot of feta cheese here. Probably should have broken up a little bit better, but you guys get the point. If you use different type of cheese, then just put the slices there, right? Alright, so that's that. Now, we're going to sprinkle some of this parsley on there. Make it extra fresh and delicious. I love the taste of fresh parsley on anything. So that's that. Then we're going to take our lid, we're going to put it on top here and allow for the steam to finish cooking off that cheese and melting it. And right now we're on high heat. So on high heat, we're going to allow the steam to finish melting the cheese, and then we're going to flip it and we're going to get ready to serve. Alright, so it's about a minute or two is all it should take for that cheese to kind of become embedded in there. So you can see it puffed up some, the omelette. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take it with a spatula and flip it. And look how nice that looks. Perfectly golden. Ready to serve. And like I said, this is like for two people. See how puffy and thick it is? This is a good big size omelet. So we're going to go ahead and serve it on our plate. I'll show you guys. Now this part here is just the easy part. We're just going to take it with a spatula and unload it onto our plate. Look how nice that looks. Beautiful. Look at how beautiful that looks, right? So to this, to make it look a little bit prettier, garnish it with a little bit of our leftover parsley. There we go. And I like, personally, hot sauce with my eggs. So that's what I will put on it. And that's basically it, guys. Super easy. Look how nice it came out. Beautiful omelet, golden on the outside. If you want it softer, if you like it softer, you can leave it, you know, however you like your eggs done. Personally, I like my eggs a little bit more firm, well done. But if you like it runny, you could also have left it that way. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video and it helps you out with your dieting and nutrition needs. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked it to help the channel continue growing. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys really soon on the next one. Alright, so I'm going to dive right in and let you guys know what this omelet tastes like. I put some hot sauce in it just to give it some of that extra kick. As you guys know, I really love hot sauce and spicy food. But you could have easily added ketchup if you like, whatever you know, type of additive you like to add on to it or flavoring. It's so good. It's got a little bit of like fluffiness. It's got some nice fluffiness and texture. The mushrooms give it really nice texture also. The feta cheese adds a little bit of saltiness. The spiciness from the hot sauce, the onions caramelized perfectly. The smokiness of the bacon. If Guy Fieri ate this omelet, he would say out of bounds. Guaranteed.